The second half of City SC Utah taking on Sparta United in a UVU showcase. Sparta playing in blue, City SC in white. Sparta leading 1-0. Beginning of the second half, ball played wide left, and that is Tyson using his body, recovering the ball, and cleared out along the baseline. It'll be blue throw-in right down by the corner flag. Ball thrown in, crossed over, cleared out by the defense. First touch, and it looks like number 8 will get to the ball first, recovered by Blue. Blue elects to play the ball back to their keeper, who's a couple of yards outside of the box. City starting to push up high. Blue building up from the back on the left-hand side now. Crossing midfield. Right-footed kick crossed over to the far right-hand side. And Creon and Teddy fouled by Blue. It'll be white free kick. Creon looking to take it. Plays the ball back to Teddy. Teddy looking for some help to Creon. Creon back over to Josh. No, in the center. Yeah, to Josh. Just outside the box, swung farther right over to Tyson. Tyson chips the ball up over to Abe. Ball brought down by Blue. Liam trying to get in on it. Liam dislodges the ball. Blue will recover. Blue down against the baseline on the left-hand side. Abe challenges. Blue making easy work of it. Inside the box, and offsides call. Tyson to Jayce. Jayce on the ground looking for Abe, not there. Kicked up over the head of Blue, brought down by Jayce. Jayce kicked up, brought down by Blue. Ian challenges for the ball. Owen will recover. Owen looking for some help, gives it to Nolan. Nolan back to Owen. Owen turning to his right-hand side, slows the ball down, puts it over in the middle over to Ian. Ian swings the ball left over to Nolan. Nolan retreats back, gets the ball back over to Josh. Josh, a few yards into his box, plays it left over to Teddy. Teddy swings it wider left over to Creon. Creon over to Ian. Ian beat. Blue on the ground now, crossing midfield at the top of the circle. Ball played back. Nolan on defense, trying to get a toe on it. Ian toes the ball away over to Miles. Miles cuts the ball back over to Ian. Ian to Nolan. Nolan looking for some help, gets it to Teddy. Teddy swings the ball back over to Josh. Josh at the top of his box, plays it up in the center over to Nolan. Nolan over to Tyson. Tyson gets the ball up in the middle, trying to get over to Owen, not there. Blue will recover at midfield. They play the ball back. Bottom of the circle now, swinging the ball over to the right-hand side. Up in the center, Creon challenging. Blue breaking away, getting through the next line. Ian gets a toe on it. Blue recovers. Creon toes the ball away. Teddy gets a toe. Nolan challenging, and a foul called against Nolan. Free kick from the top of the middle third for Blue. Right-footed kick over the wall. Diving save from Josh after it was creatively kicked in by Blue. Josh read it the entire time, and it results in the corner kick, the first corner kick for Blue of the half. Blue, three-step corner kick going up high. Ian is able to head it, brought down by Blue, crossed over, and it'll be deflected off, picked up by Josh. Josh directing his troops. Drop kicks the ball. Headed up by Blue. Creon gets a head on it, not enough. Blue racing past, gets it through Blue and cleared out by Tyson at the last second. As Blue entered the top of the box, it'll be Blue throw-in and the attacking third on the right-hand side. Ball thrown inside, down by the corner flag, chased by Teddy, brought down by Nolan. Nolan turns the ball around, takes a couple of touches, his pass is deflected. Inside the box, recovered by Blue, shot, stopped, and then cleared out by the defensive line. That might have been Jayce. Another shot, punched away, and then cleared out by by Teddy. Up high, brought down by Blue. Blue winds up, Abe there to stop. And Miles now on defense. Ian on defense, chasing the ball down. Blue circling the ball over to the left-hand side. Ball brought up and it's going to roll over to Josh. About 7 yards out on the right-hand side. Ball rolled out over to Jayce on the right. Ball down the line, stopped by Blue. Liam trying to get in on it. Blue behind, picked up by Miles. Miles lays it off over to Creon. Creon not there. Blue still challenging for the ball. They win it. Creon still challenges. Ball recovered by Blue. Chipped up over. Cleared out by Teddy. Blue looking to settle the ball down. Deflected and then cleared it. It should be White throw-in. Ball thrown down over to Liam. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Blue throwing. Ball thrown down the line. Tyson challenging. Jayce getting in on it. Tyson dislodges the ball, headed up by Blue. And it is out of bounds. It'll be White throwing. Ball thrown down the line, trying to get over to Owen. Owen trying to cut off. They pass back to their keeper. Owen staying in hot pursuit. Ball swung over to the far right-hand side. Creon playing up now. Blue bringing the ball out of the back. Challenged by Creon. Kicked out of bounds. No, kept in. And it goes out, and the call is White throwing. Ball thrown in to Teddy. Teddy to Josh. Josh about 10 yards out of the box, swings it over the right-hand side over to Tyson. Tyson brings the ball up, chips it up, trying to look for a runner, and Owen, it's going to be too far ahead and will be scooped up by the keeper. Ball played over to the left-hand side. Liam dislodges the ball just inside the box, cuts over to the left, loses it, and Blue clears the ball out over the far right-hand side. Tyson dislodges the ball. Tyson plays it up to the right-hand side, looking for Abe, not there. And ball played through, cut over in the center, just behind the Blue player. Blue has to slow down. They swing it over to the far right-hand side. Blue bringing the ball up. Tyson with the challenge. Kicks it over the right-hand side over to Liam. We use it as a shoulder. Liam with his thigh. No foul. Oh, there's the foul.
Good job, Liam.
Tyson plays it over the left-hand side to Teddy. Teddy up the gut. Intercepted by Blue. Ian challenging for it. Intercepted there by Miles. Miles plays the ball back to Josh. Josh a few yards inside of his box, takes a touch with his right foot, gives it over to Tyson. Tyson brings the ball up 10 or so yards, plays it up in the center, looking for Owen. Dislodged. Ian will recover. Ian swing it over the far left-hand side over to Miles. Unable to bring it down, and it will be Blue throwing. Played into the center for Blue. Blue will recover. Blue charging in. Over on the left-hand side, looking to center, and then cleared out by Teddy. It'll be Blue throwing. Deep in the attacking third. Blue throws the ball in, using the body, and fouled. It is going to be, the question is it going to be inside the box or not? Looks like it is going to be placed outside the box. Three-man wall for City. Jayce, Nolan, and Liam. Blue packing men in on the right side. Right foot, a kick over. Hits the crossbar. Cleared out. Sorry, hits the far right-hand post. Brought down by Blue. Liam running, challenging for the ball. Blue getting it just before midfield. They elect to play it back to their center back. Center back swings it over to the far right-hand side. Creon challenging. Blue is able to get that ball away. Miles on defense. Creon now circling about. Blue commanding in the midfield. Nolan tackles the ball away. Gets the ball to Creon. Creon to Nolan. Nolan tries to put it in the center. Intercepted by Blue. Ball kicked up high, headed up by Jayce, and an offsides flag. So Tyson will be taking the kick. Right-footed over to the middle, kicked up by Blue over to the right-hand side. Played into the center. Blue will recover. Blue plays it on the ground. No, that's Tyson. Wins the tackle. Tyson now crossing midfield on the left-hand side, cuts back and fouled. It'll be a free kick opportunity for City just past midfield.
Good job, Tyson.
Ball put on the ground on the left-hand side over to Miles. Miles immediately challenged. Advantage given. Ian plays the ball over to Abe. Oh, fouled. And it'll be a free kick for City. Looks like Abe will be taking the free kick. Sparta with a four-man wall at the top of the D. Whistle given. Abe. 7 steps up. Stopped at the goal line. Won by Liam. Liam challenged, tripped up, and a foul called to the far baseline. It'll be essentially a corner kick. And Nolan is going in over there to try to kick the ball in. Nolan will be taking this free kick just along the baseline. Not the best of angles, but an opportunity to create chaos in the box. 3 steps up over. Oh, and what an assist! What a great kick! Who got this? Who got the shot? Miles. An assist from Nolan. Miles with the goal, equalizing.
Nice follow.
The score now 1-1.
Nolan, yeah. No, with the assist.
Ball down on the ground for Blue. A rejuvenated White looking to capitalize on some momentum. Ball bobbled. Abe gets a toe on it, gets it over to Owen. Owen over to Ian. Ian bringing the ball back. Dumps it up over to Owen on the front. Back over. Oh, miscommunication. Ian is able to pick up the slack. Gets it over to Jayce. Jayce at the top of the attacking third. Elects to play the ball back. Cuts back. Still with the ball. Plays it up over to Owen. Owen cuts over to the left-hand side. Dinks it over to Abe. Abe. Pass intercepted. And Blue will recover. Bottom of the middle third. Bringing the ball up inside the middle now. Inside the circle. Nolan looking to cut off the passing lane. Swung over to the far right-hand side. They have a runner. And Teddy is able to get a toe on it. Goes over Miles' head. Miles to Teddy. Teddy to Nolan. Nolan over to Miles. Miles over to Nolan. Nolan, nice turn. And his pass is deflected. And it will roll out of bounds. It will be White throwing in front of their own bench. Miles throws the ball down to Nolan. Nolan to Ian. Ian plays the ball back over to Teddy. Teddy resets back over to Josh, patiently waiting 7 yards out, gives it back over to Teddy. Teddy over the far right-hand side over to Miles. Miles down the left-hand lane, looking for Owen. Owen unable to get there and kicked out of bounds. It'll be White throwing at the top of their attacking third on the left-hand side. Zach hands the ball off over to Miles, who will be throwing the ball in. Miles to 8. Miles bodied out, and the call is White ball. White thrown in over to Nolan. Nolan using his right foot, plays the left foot over to Zach. Zach cuts back, pressured on, gets the ball over to Miles. Miles to Nolan. Nolan kicks it back over to Zach, intercepted by Blue. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Blue throwing. Blue throwing the ball in along their own bench. Blue made a couple of substitutes there. Ball thrown in, back to the original thrower, kicked back over into the inside. Played back to their center back swings the ball wider left, and Fetty there to cover. Fetty, ball crossing midfield, kicked on the left-hand side. They've got a runner, Tyson, dislodged. Blue looking to swing. Tyson using his step. Ball recovered. Nolan almost getting that. Blue still with the ball. Liam Fetty fighting for it. Wind up shot. Headed up by Tyson. Miles. Dislodged shot blocked by Miles. Miles wins the ball, gets it over to Ian. Ian swings it over the far left-hand side, not on the same page as Fetty. Fetty gets a toe in there and is fouled.
Nice job, Liam.
Wins a free kick.
Good job, Liam. Good hustle, boys. Nice hustle, Tyson. Go, boys.
With the wind at their back, unclear who's going to take the kick or pass. Ball brought out. It looks like it'll be potentially Nolan.
Nolan. All right, boys. Crash.
Nolan looking to chip this ball into the box, running up Getting it up high inside the box right in front of Owen, and not enough. It'll be picked up on the goal line by the Sparta keeper, who rolls it out over to the right-hand side of the 6-yard line. Owen putting some high pressure on the Sparta defense. Ball chipped up over to the far left-hand side, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be White throw-in, and now it is a water break.
No problem. Boys are working hard in this.
Travel next Wednesday? Next Thursday, okay. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. Now you can count down. Starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. We were talking to Texas and they don't need to next year, but it's
That's June 11th.
They're counting down already.
Yeah. June 11th is when they PCS up. Looks like the game's about to start, so I'll chat with you later. Bye. White throw in. Jayce throws it down the line, looking to get over to Liam Fetty. Fetty! Out of bounds.
It's white. It touched on the side of the blue. You know it, man.
Ball is White throw in down over to Owen. Owen nutmegs the player, but no one. Owen over, down, crossed over, and it's going to go behind. It'll be goal kick for Blue. Blue trying to build out from the back quickly.
I'm just filling in for someone, so I don't know.
Fetty trying to get in on it. Blue gets the ball away. Jayce not there. Blue now building out over to the left-hand side. Cut over in the center. Blue putting some together now. Swung over. They've got a runner on the right-hand side just outside of the box. That ball will be stopped just by the corner flag. Miles wins the tackle. Trips up, falls down, gets back up, and it rolls out of bounds, and the call is blue throw-in. Ball thrown down, Miles chests it up, kicked over the head by Blue along the baseline, kept in bounds, and that ball rolls out. And it will be white throw-in. Miles looking for some help, getting it from Teddy, who boots it up down the left-hand side. Goes out of bounds. It'll be blue throw-in in front of the white bench. Owen challenging for the ball. Ball gets through. Spun around. Blue still gets there. Nolan tries to get a toe on it. Cleared out eventually. I believe that was Owen. Zach gets a toe, gets it over to Miles. Miles pass to Zach, intercepted. Abe gets a toe. Liam wins the challenge to Abe. Abe over to Fetty. Fetty running over the right-hand side. Challenge bodied out. No foul called. And it will be blue throw-in directly at midfield. Ball stopped by your favorite cameraman. Ball thrown down. Cut back. Jayce to Liam. Over to Owen. Over on the left-hand side. Not on the same page as Creon. No, that's Zach. Oh, who's called offsides. Ball back into play for Blue. Blue from the right-hand side, bottom of the middle third, completing a couple of passes, trying to bring it into the center. Nolan sliding in there, slows the ball down. Nolan challenging for it. Blue maintains possession. Blue swings the ball back to their center back, Liam. Ball swung wider left. Fetty putting on the challenge. Jayce in front and tripped up in that ball. The call is blue throw-in. Blue throws it down the line immediately. Cleared out and kicked out of bounds into the desert. It'll be blue throw-in, the top of the attacking third on the left-hand side. Blue into the center, tapped down. Jayce, I believe, or Owen, got a toe on that. Fetty, ball crossed over, chested down by Blue. Picked up, looking for some help. Circles back around, plays it into the center. Owen almost got there. Broken up. And Blue just outside the 18-yard line. Fetty getting in on the defense. Wind up at a shot. It's going wide right. Kicked up. And that ball is going up way up high. Brought down. Nice touch. Shot wide left. Josh places the ball down on the 6-yard line. And it looks like Blue is going to take a moment to make a substitute. Ball down on the ground, played to Nolan. Nolan at the 18-yard line, left foot, swings over to the right-hand side, over to Miles, unable to connect. It'll be Blue throw-in. Blue gets through, cleared out by the defensive line. Blue stops the ball, played back to midfield. Played up to the far right-hand side. Pass over into the center. Stopped on the ground. Winding up, shot stopped. Winding up again, Teddy, shot stopped again. Then cleared out. And that ball's gonna roll all the way out of bounds. Blue picking up some momentum. Ball thrown in. Ball kicked up and down. Nice touch there by the blue player. Blue turning a circle. Owen trying to get in on a wide left for blue. Nolan. Beat. Blue played wide left. Blue looking inside the box. Crossed. Scooped up by Josh at the right post on his knees. Josh calling for Liam, boots that ball up high, shouldered down by Blue over to the far right-hand side. Zach trying to get in on there, not there. Blue crossing midfield on the right-hand side now. Completing a pass, heavy touch. Zach on defense, keeping pace with his man. Blue placing it into the center. Nolan slowing the player down, staying pace for pace, played up into the center, deflected, and cleared out, and it is going to roll just left of the flag. It'll be a blue corner kick. White has had difficulty the last couple of minutes inside the box, and it looks like Jayce is being subbed off, Creon coming on. Ball thrown in for blue. Nolan on defense trying to block the passing lane, staying pace for pace. Trying to turn the corner, shot! Stopped by Josh. Again, a drop kick up high. Looking for the runner. Hoping to get over to Zach or Liam. That one's going to roll too much though, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be goal kick for blue. Ball down on the ground for blue, 7 yards out. Liam challenging inside the box. Ball kicked wide over the right-hand side, completing the pass down the right-hand side lane again. Miles now on defense. Miles staying pace for pace. Ball being brought into the center. A through ball stopped. Trying to pass, cut back over to the left-hand side. Nolan toes it away. Ball now at Fetty's feet. Fetty looking to turn the corner. Stopped again, and the ball rolls out. Ooh, and the call is blue throw-in. Tyson challenging. Blue stays up. Inside the box. Shot goes deflected wide right. Picked up, shot again, wide right. Goal kick for City. Ball down on the ground, played over the right-hand side over from Miles. No, sorry, Teddy. Teddy to Miles. Miles, right-footed pass to Owen. Owen cuts on the inside, plays it back over to Abe. Abe's pass intercepted, intended for Liam. Pass completed. Miles on defense, blocks it off. Abe dislodges it, gets the ball over to Teddy. Teddy, wide left over to Miles. Miles cuts back on the inside, pressured, lays it off over to Teddy, who clears it out. Gets it past midfield, headed away by blue. And the second ball will be won by blue. Blue just outside the box. Miles on his feet. Almost a foul inside the box, not called. Blue trying to regain their shape, playing it into the center. Owen on defense, trailing the player. Blue trying to bring it into the center. Swung into the center now. Stopped by Josh. What a save. No offsides flag. That one would have gone in if it had not been for the brick wall, Josh.
Go City!
Right-footed drop kick. This one is going to have some bounce to it all the way into the attacking third, and it'll be picked up by the keeper. Keeper rolls it out to his left-hand side. Liam putting some pressure on. Ball played into the center. Nolan challenging. Nolan making it hard for the player. Nolan staying with him. And a foul called against Nolan. Nolan puts his leg up, didn't stop it. Ball up over the air, kicked up over the left-hand side over to Creon. It'll be blue throw-in.
Go City!
About 4 minutes left. Ball thrown in for blue.
Pressure.
Ball played into the center. Blue just in front of the box. Turning, centering, winding up, shot. Stopped by Josh by the far left post on the ground. Josh yeets it over to the far left-hand side to the feet of Miles. Miles moves back over into the center, gives it to Teddy. Teddy launches this one out. Ball kicked up over the left-hand side, brought down by Tyson. Tyson to Nolan. Nolan turning to his left, resets the ball back over to Josh. Josh commanding his center backs. Tyson with a man on, moves over into the center. Pulled, no flag. Tyson dodges another one, plays it into the center over to Nolan. Nolan, a bit of a heavy touch, is able to recover, but dislodged. Tyson slows the ball down. Blue now coming in inside the attacking third, winding up, shot chipped up high over the head, and it will bounce down to Josh. Josh draining a couple of seconds off the clock. Josh drop kicking the ball, this one a little bit lower, bouncing right before midfield. Picked up by Blue. Nice touch, intercepted by Creon. And Blue with possession. Fetty getting in on it.
Come on, guys. Go
Liam at the top, middle of the circle with the high press. Ball played in for Blue. Blue moving to the right-hand side, cuts back into the center. Abe on defense. Ball played wide left, and Fetty will get there. Fetty plays it wide. It will be Blue throw-in. Ball thrown in for Blue. One touch back and forth. Fetty staying with him. Ball goes through. Turned the corner. Winding up shot over to Josh, who scoops it up. Ball kicked lower, bounced. Blue heads it back to their keeper. Rolled out over to the far right-hand side for Blue at the top right corner of their box. Zach and Liam on defense. Owen running step for step. Ball now at midfield on the right-hand side for Blue. Blue down the right channel. Teddy trying to cut the player off. Miles picking up the slack as Josh comes up to the top left corner of the box. Ball, this one goes up way high. Knee down, Liam gets to it first, to Owen, to Nolan. Over to the right-hand side, trying to get it to Fetty. Not there. Creon trying to use his body. Ooh, and a push from behind. And
It's okay. Hey, we're checking in.
and a substitution here for City. Last 10 seconds of the game, the players are saying, ball lobbed up high into the center, brought down by Blue. Rolling out, Creon, not able to get there in time. It'll be White throw-in. White thrown into Ian. Cleared out by Blue over the right-hand side, headed back. It'll be Abe who gets there first. Abe to Teddy. Teddy kicks that ball up, and it's going to go well ahead of anyone. It'll be scooped up by the keeper for Sparta. Sparta drop kicks that ball up against the wind. Drops well shorter than he had intended. Miles challenging. Blue trying to turn the corner to the left-hand side. Blue in the center. Creon clears that ball out to the far right-hand side. Stopped by Liam. Liam gets it up over to Nolan. Nolan turns back, turns to the right-hand side, and is fouled at the bottom of the box. Abe telling the players to go up high, running up to the ball, right-footed kick, bounced, and that is the game. The score tied 1-1. With the score tied at 1-1, we've going to PKs. Josh will be up in the goal first for City. Blue placing the ball down on their spot. Ref gives the whistle. Stutter step. Buried in the bottom left-hand side. Owen will be taking the first kick for City. Places the ball down at the PK marker. Paces off a couple of steps. Ref gives the whistle. Shot buried in the bottom left-hand corner, even though the keeper guessed the same side. Score tied 1-1.
Vamos, Joshua, vamos.
Josh back in goal. Sparta, whistle, run up. Right-footed kick, buried in the left-hand side. Sparta up 2-1. Miles will be taking the second kick for City. He places the ball down. Ref gives the whistle. Run up. Buried in the bottom right corner. The score now 2-2.
Way to go, back!
Yeah, maybe I will.
Third kick for Sparta in just a moment. Ball placed down, slightly to the right-hand side, whistle, 2 steps, shot, missed to go wide left. Next up for City, Liam. Liam places the ball down slightly to the right of the circle. 2 steps back, runs up, blocked! The score tied 2-2 with 3 shots each. Fourth kicker for Sparta places the ball down on the circle. Whistle given, run up, booted in the top left side. The score 3-2. Ian will be the fourth kicker for City. He places the ball down. Long run up at the top of the D. Moves over to his left. Shimmies to the right. Shot off of the top crossbar. And that puts Sparta right now. Win, bury it, and they're in. Josh is in a must-stop situation. Sparta places the ball down on the ground, takes a step back all the way to the 18-yard line, pace back, whistle given, Superman breath, shimmies to the left, run up with the right foot, and it goes in, and that is the game. Sparta winning 4-2.